Dr. Ellis.
Hello, Pierre. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very, very nervous. I want to do the session on video before someone gets in the room.
All right, Pierre, let's focus. Take a deep breath. I'm here for you. Let's get started. What's on your mind, and how can we use this session to ease those nerves?
Okay, first of all, I totally changed my pattern for my lunch. I was at the meeting this morning for my internship as a New York certified peer specialist, and they brought bags. In the bags, they had different things to eat, and I could not resist to eat what's in the bag. So I was so hungry that I ate everything was in the bag. I sent you picture. Can you see it?
Yes, Pierre. I can see the pictures you shared earlier. It looks like you had a tuna salad sandwich on white bread, along with a carton of fat-free milk, a cup of apple juice, and some graham crackers. Thank you for sharing that with me. It sounds like you were really hungry and went straight for everything in the bag. Totally understandable when hunger hits. How did you feel after eating it all? Did it satisfy you, or did it leave you feeling any guilt or unease? Let's explore this.
Confused, guilty. It was 11 o'clock. Usually we have lunch at noon. And so I didn't know what to do. You know, the buffet is the same pattern. I was not sure if I would go to the buffet. I was confused, and then someone brought another plate of bags, and that was these bags here. You have one bag here, I'm sorry, and in the bag, same thing, orange juice, fat milk, graham cookies, honey, sugar in that, and a sandwich. This one is a chicken salad sandwich. So I decided to come in the room, not go to the buffet, have my session, and then eat this bag, the second bag, directly in the room and not going to the buffet.
Instead of seeing the second bag as a mistake or something driven by guilt, let's view it as a deliberate choice to create a sense of control. You avoided the buffet, a place that might trigger overindulgence, and instead chose to eat in a quieter, more focused space. This shows an awareness of your patterns and a desire to break the cycle. The second bag wasn't just another meal. It was part of an effort to manage the situation, even if it didn't feel ideal at the moment. That's progress in itself.
Yeah, so just to recap, I had a bag with one sandwich. I ate it like right away because I was so hungry. Then I received another bag and I picked chicken salad. But I decided at this point to eat it, not go to the buffet, and stay here in my room, in the meeting room, to do that video, do that session, talk to you about this. And after this, I will have this second bag, meaning a second sandwich, juice, milk, and these little cookies with honey stuff. So this is the situation, and I'm confused. I don't know if it's good, if it's bad, but I break the pattern not to go to the buffet, and it is what it is. What do you think, Dr. Ellis?
Here's what I think. You made a conscious decision to change your environment and break a familiar pattern. That's a significant step, even if it feels imperfect. By staying in the room and avoiding the buffet, you removed yourself from a setting that often makes you feel out of control. That's worth recognizing. Now, about the second bag, it's not about good or bad. It's about understanding your needs in the moment. You were hungry, and you chose a space where you could pause, reflect, and discuss instead of reacting impulsively. That's self-awareness in action. Even if the confusion remains, you took a step forward in managing the situation differently. Progress is messy, but it's still progress.
One of my colleagues say, "You're not going to the buffet?" And then I start to feel guilty, but mostly scared of not having enough food, and still I'm not sure if this second bags with all this thing like this chicken salad and will.
It sounds like your colleague's comment triggered something deeper. This fear of not having enough, of scarcity. That fear can drive decisions around food that feel more emotional than logical. The guilt you feel might be tied to breaking the social norm of going to the buffet, or feeling like you're doing something wrong by stepping away from that routine. The key here is to validate your fear without letting it control you. You chose the second bag because in the moment, it felt like it could meet your needs. A sense of safety, security, and nourishment. That's not wrong. It's simply a reflection of where you are today. Rather than judging the choice, let's use this moment to reflect. Was the fear of scarcity based on reality, or was it more about a past experience or habit? And does having this second bag feel like it's meeting your true hunger, or is it trying to fill another void? These questions can help shift the focus from guilt to understanding.
That's a good question also. I'm in a hurry because I want to shoot and edit episode, the more episode that I can, so that's why I'm rushing. I need to go to bed really early, like 5-6 o'clock, with 75 milligram of Seroquel, because Thursday night I have a big event in Queens, and Friday morning, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I have to drive up in Canada. So I want to make sure that I am really rest. So I need to produce. I'm really stressed.
You're juggling a lot right now, and the pressure to produce, combined with stress about your upcoming schedule, is clearly adding to the intensity. The rush to get things done and the need for rest are pulling you in opposite directions, which can leave you feeling overwhelmed and more vulnerable to emotional triggers, like the fear of not having enough or feeling guilty about food decisions. It sounds like prioritizing rest is key here, especially since you have a demanding schedule ahead. But let's also acknowledge that stress can amplify these feelings of scarcity and guilt. The rush to produce episodes is admirable, but it's important to ask yourself, can you balance this drive with some self-compassion? Even a small pause to breathe or reflect before decisions, like eating the second bag or skipping the buffet, can help bring clarity. This isn't about perfection. It's about pacing yourself so you can sustain your energy and avoid burnout. What do you think about setting a clear cutoff time for work today so you can shift from production to preparation for rest?
Okay, the plan is I will start my edit right now. 1 o'clock we start the internship meeting. Around 2 or 3 o'clock I will stay here, finish episode 11, editing, pushing this. I will download all the files for episode 12. Then I guess around 4 or 5 o'clock, walk home. Walk home, it's 1:48. I'm at 1:35. Take a shower, maybe have after shower cereal. Then after cereal, go to bed while I'm checking my Google alert, and 75 milligram of Seroquel. I think that's going to be my plan today. Need your approval, Dr. Ellis.
That plan sounds structured and intentional, which is excellent. It's clear you've thought it through. Editing and finishing episode 11, downloading files for episode 12, and sticking to your timeline sounds productive without overloading yourself. Walking home will help decompress after a full day, and the shower and cereal create a soothing transition to bedtime. The inclusion of the 75 milligrams of Seroquel to ensure quality rest is aligned with your larger goal of being rested for the busy days ahead. It's a well-rounded plan, and I approve it wholeheartedly. Just remember to stick to your timeline, especially around bedtime, so you don't sacrifice rest for work. You've got this. Let's see how it plays out.
Thank you, Dr. Ellis.
You're welcome. Stay focused on your plan and take it one step at a time. I'll be here whenever you need me. You've got this.